This election is going to be different for quite a few reasons. I mean, above all, because it comes in the aftermath of a huge economic and financial crisis. But they'll also be different because they're going to be leader debates, which will enable us to reconnect politics and the issues in the election with the public. And tomorrow night we've got coming up the debate between Alistair Darling and his two shadows. Now, I've just been with Alistair at his flat in number 11, and he's in fine form, good shape, following what was a very successful budget. So there will be an interesting debate between the wise Alistair, the unflappable Chancellor, and his opponent, the boy George. And let me just say this about George Osborne, who I've known on and off for a wee while. This is a guy who's never had to struggle for anything really in his life, who's never done a real job before coming into Parliament, and then in the twinkle of an eye finds himself Shadow Chancellor getting ready to take over the economy.
I thought your priority was taking double millionaires out of inheritance tax. I mean, what's that going to do to create greater equality?
That is not my top tax priority.
What really struck me about the debate this evening was that George Osborne came fresh from his big policy launch today. He had his script, he had his policies, he had his arguments apparently all lined up. But instead of earning points and gaining credentials this evening, he actually blew it. Because what he was trying to persuade the audience and the viewers at home was that a future Conservative government can cut all your taxes, cut the deficit, and protect your services. You can't. It doesn't add up. There's not money in the bank to pay for it, and money doesn't grow on trees. And I think the audience reaction was very clear. He's the only one of the three who, at the end of the day, didn't gain a single clap from the audience, and all he did was drive away from the studio with his L plate still flapping in the wind.